Hey there, Seven Fish. We need to get started on our video, but there's one thing I have to do to get prepped. Alexa, play Christmas music.
All right, here's a station you might like. Holiday Favorites on Amazon Music.
I promise we're gonna do more than just drink tea. All right, now we're ready to begin. Let's see what we're doing in today's video. Check it out. So, in this week's video, we're gonna do a quick little ice prepping session to see what we need to get ready, and this will give you tips and tricks on how to make you dangerous on the ice. Let's get started. I have, as you can see in this other shot, my bucket with my 3 rods, which I normally carry on the ice. Over here, I've got a big shield bag full of stuff. I've got my Garmin over here in this far corner. You probably can't see it, but we gotta make sure all this stuff works. So, let us first take a look in this bag, and then we can move stuff from the bag to the bucket, make sure we're good to go. Here we go. We've got some hand warmers. Those are actually toe warmers. We have 2 packs of hand warmers. Oh wait, we've got 2 packs of toe warmers and 1 pack of hand warmers. Oh, found this book here. It says, "All are welcome." That is actually for my classroom. But guess what? All are welcome to the channel as well. So thanks for stopping by. We really appreciate you having here. Oh, here's my Garmin hat. It's all stuff from last year. I've got my tip up. Put that over there for now. We've got a tape measure to measure all those baby bluegill I'm gonna catch. One of my favorite flannels. I leave this flannel in my ice fishing box every year because it's really warm. It's from Duluth Trading Co. We're not sponsored, but they make really great heavy duty warm flannels. I've got a extra spinning reel, Stratic Shimano 1000. Ice fishing box, numero uno. Ice fishing box, numero dos. I've got some miscellaneous jigs, some tungsten butterfly jigs. We've got bullfly. We got a bunch of stuff here. So we got some jigs there. I've got more jigs. This is a wristband from ice skating. This is a piece of paper here. Iowa fishing license. I'll need that before January 1. Another ice fishing jig. Orange stocking hat, which I turned into a face mask by cutting holes in it. Box for my Catula, a little baggie for my Catula spikes. Another ski mask. Some black electrical tape. Bait container for my waxies. Another stocking hat. Another hat. Open water jig, don't need that. I'll put that over here. Bugs left all of his fly fishing tackle in from last year, so I have that. I've got one of these Zippo hand warmers. They're pretty handy dandy. Might even do a Tip Tuesday on this. Maybe actually you've already seen the Tip Tuesday. Depends on when I put it up. You probably haven't seen it yet because I don't have the lighter fluid here, so I can't do the Tip Tuesday yet, but you may see one. Hand warmer, some tea, always awesome to have on the ice. Some more tea, granola bar, little handy dandy zipperoo thing. I like to put this on my vest, put a little needle nose, a little tool attachment to it. Another hand warmer. This container holds a spring bobber so it doesn't bend before you put it on. Might keep that handy. That's everything in the bag. Let's check out what we have in the bucket now. Yeah. Catula microspikes. Best ice cleats out there. Safety picks. Part of my heater. 2 propane bottles. They're 1 pound Coleman bottles that they sit on that guy to run my little heater buddy. I've got the full size one at home too. That one is my primary use, and this is a backup. In the bottom of my bucket, I have a battery and a charger for my heated vest. I've got a knife to cut open bluegill. I've got some fishing hooks if I'm gonna run maybe a dead stick with a bobber or 2. I've got my fish counter. I've got this nail clippers, which I might even put on that little zip vest type stringy thing that I showed you. Extra swivels in this little pill bottle, make sure they don't roll away. Jaw spreader in case we catch a toothy critter. Extra little pocket knife. And last thing is 1 Energizer 123 battery for my headlamp. So I'm gonna put some of that stuff back in. I've got my 3 rods on my outside of the bucket, which we'll leave for now. And now it's time to put everything back in and get ready, so I'm ready for the ice. Get these ice picks. I'd recommend just putting these ice picks right in your coat pocket so you're ready the first time you have ice. So throw those in your coat pocket. You want to keep a good pair of hand warmers in the bottom of the bucket, just in case you fall through the ice and need to warm up quick. That's a must-have. Ice tackle, of course, goes in, but first I better put those loose jigs in my kit. So I had, I think, 4 packages laying around here somewhere. Here they are. That I'm gonna put in. I separate my jigs. I've got all my slender spoons, all my spoons, and jigging wraps in one container. And then in my other container, I separate my jigs. I have a couple split shots and small hooks if I wanna do a dead stick, and then I separate them by glow jigs, non-lead or non-tungsten jigs. So I've got a couple lead ones, which I don't really ever use over here. So non-tungsten. Then over here I've got some good tungsten glow in the darks, and then over here I've got some just normal tungsten. So we're working with some more tungsten jigs. I'm gonna put those in the right section. And I got one more all red one here. Let's try it out. I do have Multi-Ferris's favorite jig in here, so he can't outfish me this year. And that's that. So I've got my 2 boxes ready to go. Let's put my tape measure in there. Let's put my cleats back in. Let's put my ice spikes. Oh, I told you I was gonna put those in my coat. That's fine. My stocking hat, or my ski mask. We'll throw that in. my wax worm holder, which I cleaned out at the end of the season because they kind of smell real bad if you leave them in year round. Heated vest cords. Oh yeah, I said I'm going to take that little nail clippers and attach it. Actually, I'm going to put it on this pocket knife. That'll be cool. Real cool. Awesome. Now I can hang a pocket knife from me and it'll come right back up. I'll never lose it. You can put it right on your vest. Need a knife, open it up. You better close it before you suck it back up on that string so you don't slice your jugular while you're fishing. Now, we have to see if this guy works. So, I have my Garmin. As you may know, I turned my ice fishing kayak setup into a 63 CV instead of my Striker 4. So that is why I transformed my ice box, if we can take this lid off, into a new unit. Let's take a look. Make sure she turns on. There she goes. Let's make sure my transducer and power are all working here. I hear the transducer, you can hear it. It's a chirp unit, so you can hear it go. Loading maps. That's gonna be a really nice feature that this has that you don't have with your Striker 4. The nice thing about Garmin is they bought Navionics. So, you get all of your maps for free. Let's turn on flasher. There we go. Flasher, you can't probably see it very well, but it is on, loaded, ready to go. Let's power down. It's really important to charge up your battery frequently. So I was using the same battery all season on my kayak. So that's really good. Now, if you weren't using that all season long, I'd recommend charging it a couple times throughout the year just to keep that battery up. You want to keep your batteries full just to help maintain the life of the battery. What I'm going to do probably the next couple weeks is just throw it on periodically just to make sure it's always topped off in case we have a quick ice and I need to get out. Because I have a secret trip coming up that you guys will see in the next couple weeks, hopefully, to hopefully get on some ice. That's if we have safe ice. So I can't promise you anything. So that is today's video. I know it is a mess around here, but now we've got things cleaned up, we've got things organized. You always want to make sure that you have your tackle and your safety equipment ready to go. Because if there's ice, you got to go. We don't have ice year round in Nebraska. We got to make sure that once we have it, make sure it's safe, make sure you get a buddy to go with, make sure you bring a flotation device. If not, grab a flotation parka and bib set. They've got a bunch of different brands that carry them now. I've got the Clam. I'll probably do a video on it in a couple weeks. Really, really warm, really, really safe. It's not a life jacket though. You have to remember it's not a life jacket, so they cannot be held responsible for all of the flotation requirements that life jackets hold. But they will keep you afloat enough to get you out of the ice, hopefully. And that is it for today's video. I feel like there's a lot of rambling going on. It is awesome to be back in front of a camera. I haven't had a whole lot of time this season to film. I know Multifarious has been working really, really hard to get a video out every Tuesday, every Friday. Please keep watching. Please give him awesome comments and reviews because he's doing a wonderful job keeping the channel up and thriving. Thank you so much. Hopefully, next time we see you, it'll be on the ice. Thanks.